Are you a blogger who writes about one of the sports that we cover on Sports Reference? If so, you'll want to watch this video. Hi, I'm Jonah, the social media manager for Sports Reference. You may have noticed that on every player page across all of our sites, there's a section called Player News, with links to stories about that player from across the blogosphere. This is a great way to give your blog added visibility and increase traffic by putting it in front of readers who are already interested in the players you're writing about. So, how do you get your blog added to the Player News section? The process is extremely easy. You just need to get familiar with the player linker. The Sports Reference linker is a bookmarklet that will automatically turn mentions of a player's name on your blog post into links to their page on one of our sites. Then, once you click Publish, the article will appear in the news section on the page of any player linked to in the post. In this video, I'll explain how to install the linker on your browser, run it on a post, and sign up your blog to be linked to on player pages across the Sports Reference family of sites. The whole process takes just a couple minutes, and it'll get your blog posts in front of a massive audience of rabid sports fans. All of our sites have their own linker tool. To use it, you'll first need to find and download it. You can get to the linker from any of our pages in just a click or two. One way is to scroll to the bottom of the page. On the right column of the footer in the FAQs, Tips, and Tricks section, you can click on the first link directing you to the linker program to go to the linker page for the site that you are currently on. Alternately, you can see every site's linker on the Sports Reference homepage. Scroll all the way to the very top of any page, where you'll find a black header with links to every site. On the far left, click the link to Sports Reference. On the main Sports Reference page, scroll to the bottom and click Automatically Link Your Blog to SR Player Pages to see a link to every linker tool. Either way, once you've found the page for the linker you want to sign up for, the next step is to install the Bookmarklet. A bookmarklet is a type of bookmark, but instead of a link, it runs a quick script in your browser to do something. In this case, our linker bookmarklet will turn player names into links to their player page on our site. On the linker page, scroll down to add the bookmarklet. Find the bookmarklet's hyperlink. On this page, for example, it says basketballreference.com linker. Click and hold it, and drag it up to your browser's bookmark bar. Regardless of whether you're using Firefox, Chrome, or Safari, just click, hold, and drag, and the bookmarklet will be installed in your browser. So now that we've added the bookmarklet, it's time to use it. On the linker page, a little below the bookmarklet, there's a link to a page where you can test the linker. Click it, and in the text box, type a couple of players' names. Then, click the linker bookmarklet in your bookmark bar and let it run. When it's done, the linker will replace the text with links to those players' pages. The linker works with a wide range of blogging and bulletin board platforms, but since WordPress is probably the most common, I'm going to show you how to use it on there. First, obviously, you'll want to write your blog post like normal. After you've done that, in the top right corner of the box where you write your post, you'll notice two tabs. You will need to switch from the Visual tab, which is selected by default, to the Text tab. This will change your WordPress window from the word processor view to the HTML view. Once you've changed tabs, click the bookmarklet to run the linker. Once the linker is finished, go back to Visual View and you'll see the hyperlinks. Now that you've installed the linker and learned how to use it, it's time to get your blog added to our newsfeed. At the top of the linker page, there's a link that says, Add your blog to our player newsfeeds. Click on that and read through the directions and guidelines. If your blog fits, scroll to the bottom and click the link to the feedback form. You can find this link in the text on this page or in the footer on any page on any of our sites. In the feedback form, send us an email with the name of your website, the URL for your RSS feed, an email for us to contact you, and a link to a sample blog post with our links in place. Once you email us, we'll review your blog and get it added to our newsfeed as quickly as possible. So that's the linker. By simply adding a bookmarklet, running it on your blog posts, and shooting us an email, you can see a sharp increase in your traffic and help get your writing read by sports fans across the web. If you have any questions or would like to request additional features or compatibility, feel free to email us or look us up on Twitter. And if you haven't, Make sure to check out our Play Index 101 series for more ways to get the most out of the Sports Reference family of websites. Until next time, I'm Jonah. Thanks for watching.